Happy Monday, guys. Today is May 8th, 2023. Welcome to Daily Stock Market Analysis. If you're enjoying the content, please hit the like button. I will really appreciate, and please share with your friends and family, and please expand the channel. Okay, so now starting with MES chart, today we were flat and it's doing exactly as I'm expecting it to do. So SPY, you can see around 0.03%, which is very, very flat. And this is MES chart. You can see, let me zoom in a bit. So you can see today's candle is like an indecision candle. This is a doji candle. So usually you can see we get these at the top. You can see here similar candle. Then we had a dump. Here we had multiple indecision candles, then a dump. Okay, here we had a reversal candle, inverse Thor candle. This is also, you can see, indecision candle, then a dump. So what I'm trying to tell you is we are getting very close to forming a top. Okay, and it is possible. So CPI date is Wednesday. Okay, so tomorrow is another, we can be like doing another. You can see here multiple days going nowhere. Tomorrow could be another same going nowhere, and then we can even there's an opportunity to go slightly higher. Okay, you can see what's happening here. If we do a cycle analysis, you can see this cycle is coming lower here, and also this bigger cycle, which is yellow cycle, it's coming towards forming a top here. Okay, so I do expect okay, as high as we can go. This is the sell zone around 41.81. We can go a little bit higher. Let's go to SPY. I just want to show you the levels here. So SPY has a gap. Okay, there is a gap around 415. If I go to 1 hour chart, the gap is more visible. Let me zoom in a bit. Okay, so you can see here, you can see this gap is still not filled around 415. So it's possible tomorrow we can go a little bit higher. So if that happens from here, let's see, even if from today's close it's about 0.64%. Okay, so it is possible we can go a little bit more higher before we go down. Okay, so let's go back to daily chart, and let's go back to MES again, recapping. So I think it's in the process of forming a top very soon. Okay, and then we're gonna get a stump. I don't think we're gonna cross this previous highs for around 4200. I don't think that's gonna happen this time. I think we're gonna go a little bit, maybe chop here, go down. Okay, you can see this cycle low is coming around beginning of June, end of May, looking for sell off. And then this is a buy zone. How did I get a buy zone? You can draw a Fibonacci retracement. Okay, draw a retracement from here, from low to top, and you can see how nicely it's around 40.61 to 39.75. This is the buy zone. All right, so let's get rid of this. This is just for your info. And yeah, so forming very soon. Maybe on Wednesday we get bad reading or even same reading, and then people, there will be a fear in the market that Feds are going to increase the rates, and that's going to put pressure on financials. I'm expecting financials to bleed very heavily. Okay, so I do expect a new low on financial. Let's quickly look at XLF. So I am expecting, you can see this cycle here on XLF. If I zoom out a bit, now we are bouncing. Okay, this is the bounce we are getting right now. I think we're gonna soon top out very soon, and then we're gonna, you can see this cycle is going higher and then it's gonna go lower. I think we're gonna very soon top out, and then we're gonna go lower. Okay, when we go lower, I think it's gonna break previous lows, and then it can even go lower. And I will be looking for divergence in RSI and PPO. Okay, so if we make a new low from here, I'll be looking for divergences. And let's go back to 1 hour chart. Let's see if we made more gaps today. Today was not a gap up. There is also a gap to the top. So let's see. It can still little bit go up. It's possible, quite possible. Tomorrow could be like if I expect SPY to go 0.64, it's possible financial can go up a bit. But you can see there are multiple gaps towards the downside. You can see one, two, them all these gaps. So I think most likely we're gonna go down and fill these gaps. Okay. So again, a little bit bounce, the bounce might be already done, and then I'm expecting a dump in financial. Same thing with the Russell 2000. Let me quickly go and wrap up MES first. So you can see here this purple cycle. You can see this purple cycle. This is for Russell 2000, which is full of regional banks, 2000 small companies. So I think this is going to put a lot of pressure on financials and S&P 500 and entire stock market, and this is where it's going to be getting to the bottom, and Russell can be making a new low here. So that's how I'm expecting a dump. So where a period of risk coming, you can start buying put options. You can start buying inverse ETFs if you want to trade. I exited all my longs today. Okay, I was holding FNGU, Fungu. I took heavy profits, around 80% profits. I bought around here. Now I exited today here. So a lot of gains, and now I'm just waiting for the dip. Okay. Now let's go to SPY. Now on SPY, the levels are here. So this is the gap fill around 395. I'm expecting that gap to fill. So look here, nothing is changed. I'm expecting this to top out very soon, go back down, fill this gap, and then we're gonna go run towards another maybe new highs. And my target would be maximum 427, and we're gonna top out here. Okay. Now going on VIX, let's go to auto. Let's bring back our other moving averages. Okay, volume as well. So you can see what's happening on VIX. VIX has no volume, so that's fine. You can see we are almost towards the bottom. Okay, so this is around 15th of May. So I'm looking for maybe a little bit more downside. VIX is gonna hold here and then a bounce. Okay, so we're getting very close to the bottom of the VIX. It doesn't make sense. I think there could be another day of upside, but doesn't make sense to hold and risk your profits for maybe 1 or 2% gain anymore. Okay, so VIX is looking to bottom. You can start buying VIX calls if you are trading VIX, and I think that's gonna be very beneficial for you. Okay, 1000, sorry, 100, which is Nasdaq. Let's go to 1 hour chart. You can see what's happening here. You can see we were in this trading range. If I zoom out a bit, you can see this green trading range for more than a month. We were in this trading range, and now we are above that. And you can see what's happening here. I just want to show you something. Let's hide volume again. You can see what's going on here. You can see when we were making new lows here, you can see there were divergence on PPO and RSI, and see what's happening now. We made a new high. You can see we made a slight new high, and you can see what's happening in PPO and RSI. Okay, you can see there's divergence, big divergence on PPO and even on RSI. Okay, so that's an early sign of reversal, guys. Okay, so it could be possible. You can see how we made a new low, another low. So even in this low, we had divergence. So it's possible, it is possible we can make a new high. Okay, slight new high, still with the divergence, and then we're gonna get a dump. Okay, so I think we need market wants to cool down. So we'll see when that happens. Okay, so be very careful, guys. Here, do not go very aggressive here. Okay, so again, let's go back to another chart I wanted to show you. Sorry, give me a second. This chart here. Um, Here's the chart for S&P 500. So let me zoom this in a bit. So again, this is the chart for SPX. You can see this is a sell zone. We're getting this pump to 2%. It's possible we can go a little bit more higher. It can go even like 1% more high. And if we go 1% more high, we can be around 41.90. Okay, so it is quite possible. If not, then it can fall down from here. Okay, I'm not looking to buy until it goes back below this yellow line at minimum. My ideal case to buy is around 38.60, but you can start buying below this yellow line at minimum. Okay, sorry, going back to Nasdaq. Okay, this is Nasdaq. You can see we are now in the middle, so it is possible it can go a little bit more higher. There's some room up to the high side as well. You can see here we were like at extreme to look to take profits. Now we are going lower, so it could be possible we can have some divergences here. You can see with divergence, that's what you should be looking to take profits. This is another chart of Nasdaq. You can see this is the area above yellow line. You should look to take profits. We can go slightly higher. It's possible we can chop around, so it's possible that's where we are right now. If I zoom in a bit, it can go a little bit more higher, chop around, and then dump. But this is not the area to go long. Okay, this is the area to go short. Minimum wait till this white line. Okay, to buy again. All right, so that's on Nasdaq. Just wanted to show you. And on triple Qs, which is Nasdaq ETF. There are some gaps to the top side, so it is possible there's a little bit more upside. Okay, it is possible, quite possible. So let me zoom in a bit. You can see this gap around 326 and 330. I think most likely you're going to fill this gap around 326 and then get a dump. There are multiple gaps to the downside. Okay, multiple gaps to the downside, and this gap here around 307, it could go as low as that to take profits, and then another pump higher. Okay, so that's on Nasdaq. Dow Jones looks like it made a top. You can see what's happening here: higher high and lower low. Okay, this low is below previous low, and now this might be it, guys. This might be it. So um, Dow Jones might have topped out today. So I don't think it's going to go to previous highs, and now we're looking for a dump. Okay, so I think Dow Jones Industrials are almost done. Russell 2000. Like I said, this is the bottom coming here. So again, here also new low. Okay, you can see it made a new low. This could be it. So today could be the top, and I think we're going down. Let's look at the ETF and see how the candle closed. This is IWM ETF. Not much to gain here, but let's go to 1 hour chart. We fill this gap, so get rid of that. And now there's a gap to the downside. There are multiple gaps here. So I think most likely we're gonna go down and going down from here. So let's draw an arrow. So I think I'm looking for downside here. All right. And Dow Jones DIA ETF looks like a little bit of bullish Thor hammer, but I think it's this could be the top today. Okay, futures are telling me something else. A lot of gaps to the downside. Okay. Let's go to other one, crude oil. Crude oil was bullish, but look what happened on these. CNQ is one of the largest Canadian oil miner, and then NRGU is 3x ETF, XLE, which is energy flat. So oil was up almost 2%. Still, these ETFs were flat, so that's giving you some signal. Okay, so I think this is gonna top out very soon. Today could be the top. Okay, and I think we're gonna now soon. This is a resistance here around $73. So I think we're gonna find a lot of resistance here. You can see here resist, support, 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 broke down, now gap up, now broke down, and we're right at resistance. Okay, I think we're gonna sell off now to June. So I'm very bearish on energy sector this year. All right. Okay, natural gas is pumping, and what happened? It made another gap. So I don't like gaps. It left a gap here. So I think we're gonna go down and fill this gap at some point. Again, going on daily, this is where cycle low is coming around 11th of May, so we could go down to fill this gap and then pump higher from here. Okay, so this is the bigger cycle here. Okay, but I think there's another small cycle here, so we'll see. Eventually we fill this gap here, or we come back down and fill this gap here. All right, Bitcoin selling down. Go check my videos. I told you guys momentum is going down on RSI and PPO. Now we're getting a dump. Let's go to 1 hour chart and see if there's anything happening here. I don't see any divergence on PPO. RSI is showing divergence, so it looks like there's some more dump coming. And this is the buy area around 26 to 23, 24. So nothing changed. So looking for more selling. Ethereum, same thing. Looking for buy zone around basically around 1700. Okay, so looking like we're going down now. Okay, and this is also support line. Looking to buy it there. Dollar is kind of flat today, didn't do much. So again, zoom out a bit. This is the chart, and I'm looking for sell off here to buy again here around July time frame. Gold here, gold is looking again looking for more weakness. This is if I go to weekly chart, I told you guys on my weekend update, you can see it made a triple top here. Okay, looks like it's topping out, and now we're going down. So looking for a sell off, and there are two around 24th of July we can get a bottom, so not interested in buying gold here right now. Same thing with silver, looking for more downside on silver. Wheat futures, again I made a cycle analysis here, looking for this to basically, there's right now it's right at resistance here. If I zoom in a bit, let me hide volume so it's shown clearly. You can see this red line right on resistance. So we broke down, now back testing, and I think this is a cycle low coming here around June. 12th of June. So I think it's gonna sell off and then go back. This is the good area to buy. Looking for same lows or lower lows. Mortgage, TNX, some reason it's bouncing. Tech, everything is bouncing. Tech is also bouncing. So looking like I do have my price targets at the bottom, so I'm not very interested in mortgage rates. So it could go, there are some upside gaps as well here, and but it's right at resistance. This yellow line is 50 EMA, looking for it to fail here and then go down. All right. Bonds, bond market here, basically it's right in the middle. It bottomed here, but now it's going down again, and I really hope it picks up. If not, then we're gonna go start selling down with this cycle low here. Okay, so very, very risky move in bond. This is topping out very soon, and then we're gonna go and make a lower low, looks like. Let's look at sectors. Gold miners are flat, so with gold I'm looking for more sell-off, so not interested in them. Energy sector, again, you guys know I'm looking for bearish, so it could go a little bit more higher if possible. If not, it's already done that thing. Okay, looking for sell-off soon, and then this is my price target. You see this massive gap here, that's what I'm looking to buy. XLU, looking for it to, this is like a flag here, but looks like we're gonna top out. We might have already topped out because I'm expecting a dump. Might have topped out, so looking for lower prices here. Same thing with healthcare, looking for lower prices here. I don't know if we already topped out, maybe a little bit more pump, but looks like very soon we're gonna top out and going lower. Financials I already covered. Industrials are same thing. Looking for lower prices very, very soon in these. Okay, and real estate is same thing. Looking for this top very soon. Little bit more pump if possible tomorrow. That's it, and then dump. All right. Let's go to Apple before we go to Tesla. You can see Apple basically flat. I think it's topping out very soon. You can see what happened here. Let's go and check previous times how the candle look after it topped. Okay, you can see this is how it is looking here. The second candle, very similar to this candle here after the previous top, and here also same thing. Okay, you can see similar candles here. So we were very, very careful, guys. If I go to weekly chart on Apple, you can see what's happening here. Let me go here. You can see on weekly chart in Apple, you can see what's going on here. You can see where we are right now. Is there where you guys wanna buy Apple? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 triple top here. Okay, even 4 here. Big resistance zone here. Okay, guys. So I think we're gonna top out very, very soon and wait for a pullback. This is not where you should be buying. Okay, you should be buying at the lower prices. This is not where you should be buying. I think Apple is gonna top out very, very soon. It's almost done. Today could be the day of reversal. Okay, we'll see tomorrow. Tesla again going up. Let's go to 1 hour chart and see what's going on. You can see what happened. It gapped up. This was a gap up, and then it came down, filled the whole gap, and that's a good thing because I don't like gaps. I don't like this gap here, 161. I think it's gonna be filled soon. I don't know when. Tomorrow could be another upside day, and then come and fill this gap with S&P 500 selling. So it's good that we fill this gap at least. And now tomorrow we'll see how it goes. Let's go back to daily. Okay, this is cycle low coming here around 17th of May. So maybe a little bit more upside. There's this gap here around 180. It is possible it can go up to fill this gap before we go down. We'll see how that all plays out. All right. Let's go to other sectors. I mean, other stocks. Gold. Google is very bullish. Again on Apple, I want to show something else. Okay, new highs. You can see divergence on PPO and RSI. So that's a sign of reversal. Okay. So we got to be very, very careful on Apple, Google, actually even on triple Qs, which is Nasdaq. I just want to show you new highs with divergence on PPO and RSI. Okay, this is a sign of reversal. All right, you got to be very, very careful here. Let's go to Microsoft. Again, new highs with divergence. You can see we are keep making new highs, but we are not able to break these divergences. Okay, so that's we got to be careful. Snowflakes and gap up. Okay, let's go to 1 hour chart and see what's happening here. You can see it gapped up, another gap created. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe earnings gonna be bad, and then we're gonna fill these gaps. We'll see how it happens. What happens? But yeah, I'm good thing it closed above this basically 200 EMA, this blue line, but it has to close above it tomorrow as well. If it doesn't happen, then this is a trap. Okay. Meta kind of flat, looking for this gap to fill, so I think it's going to top out very soon and then go down. Amazon also flat, not able to close above this 200 EMA and 200 SMA, dark blue and light blue line. So looking like it's going to top out very, very soon. Netflix, Netflix is good. It's holding this support trend line. So until it's holding this support trend line, I don't think we can be bearish. So it's just holding this line. That's it. Yeah. Nvidia made a new high, and you can see again divergence on PPO and RSI. Even if I go to 1 hour chart, you can see new highs, but divergence. You can see this high is lower PPO and even RSI. You can see this RSI is lower than before. So looks like a trap everywhere. I don't see any reason to be bullish here at this time. AMD was really massive pump. Let's see, did it create any gap today? No gaps. That's a good sign. But again, it's coming back to this resistance zone. You can see this big resistance zone is coming very close to it. It came actually very close and then now sell off. So yeah, not looking that good. Again, I want to check Baba. Somebody told me to review Baba. Baba is flat. I'm looking for a new low. Okay, you can see there are divergences here. So on Baba, basically I'm looking for a new low. There's bullish momentum on PPO and RSI. Okay, that's a good sign. But what I'm looking for is a new low here. And you can see there are multiple gaps here. So I haven't done a hourly analysis, but you can see there's multiple gap very quickly to see here. You can see this gap here. Okay, multiple gaps were created. So I think we're gonna get some dump. So if I wanna really go back into details, let's quickly look at here. Uh, so I think these are the gaps. So let's make this better. So this gap here, you can see this massive gap here. This massive gap here. It just is. Okay. And I think, yeah, that's about it. Okay, let's go back to daily, go to auto, go back here. So zoom in a bit. So I'm looking for lower low. So this low, I want this to go lower. All right. So if I want to draw a chart, my ideal scene would be make a new low. Okay. Fill this gap. Best case would be to fill this gap with S&P 500 failing and then go higher. Okay. So I'll be looking to buy here on Baba. Okay. All right, guys, that's it from me. And please, on your way back, if you haven't yet, please hit the like button and please share with your friends and family. I really appreciate it. And have a good rest of the day and have a great evening. Take care. Bye bye.